Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here at the Castel Ravello vineyard and we are going to go with Damien now to ambush who we think might be the blackmailer or one of the blackmailers who is blackmailing Detlef into killing all these people. Also one point as well, Detlef was apparently sent to kill 5 people. He's only got 4 names so far. So we don't know who the 5th is.
My men stand ready. Say the word and we will make for Fort Astra. It is time to catch these wine thieves.
Indeed, we need to see who's behind all this and what exactly they want.
No reason to wait. Let's get going.
Let's go.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Okay, interesting. Let's hope this all goes to plan. Could all go very wrong. Hopefully we have some nice unsuspecting thieves thinking they're going to get a nice easy handoff of wine. It's weird seeing a cart pulling literally 1 barrel, by the way.
Relax. Now we wait.
See who turns up. Presumably they're going to be a bit alarmed when they don't see their usual man. I mean, they look like standard bandits on paper.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
That's not our favorite vintner. Bonjour.
It's not him.
Bada boom. Good shot, Damien. Oh, you guys are fucked. You guys are big fucked. Oh my god. Never seen Geralt use that little shoulder charge as a move before. Oh my god, these guys have been absolutely brutalized. Apart from this guy with his stupid bow. How many's left now? 2, I think. Goodbye. Right. That was a pretty efficient ambush, if I do say so myself.
We agree you'd wait for my signal.
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good
My
fight.
god, Damien's actually being
We
civil
managed
for
to
once.
capture one of the scoundrels.
Perfection.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
We did need one of these
Witcher,
alive.
A moment. I was wrong about you.
You had no reason to trust me, it's true.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it.
Thank you, Damien.
Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Nice to get back on the same page. Yeah, might have known she'd come.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
He's got an arrow through the shoulder.
Captain, do the honors.
Oof.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Oof, I wouldn't say that.
Once again, who sent you?
You're Nun's lover. They call it...
Gee.
Wait. He doesn't
God.
wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Oh dear. Now that's a threat. If I've ever seen one. Great idea, yeah.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Craig, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
There we go, we've got him. It's a little bit of threatening. Where were these barrels going?
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Okay, who hired you? That's the real
Who
question.
hired you?
He'll kill me.
We'll kill you
Ought to
if
be
you...
worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him.
The Cintrian.
I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain,
Better than
we
being
ride
thrown
to town.
to the beast, I
Gather your
suppose.
men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post
Mission
near
has
the
not yet
port.
ended. Let's go, I suppose.
Let's go to town.
Oh, I suppose we are going to ask about the Cintrian, aren't we? Presumably. Level 52. Nice. Don't go nodding off
It's
now,
late.
girls.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Yeah,
Perhaps he
Damien's...
But this Cintrian
handy.
appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Cintrian could actually be a middleman.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
It's true.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Oh. Oh, thank God it's Damien.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life.
Oh, no.
And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease. A man he met while begging outside the pheasantry.
Really?
There,
Okay.
fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer.
Cecilia
I've heard of her.
Bellant.
She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora, what's that?
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Need to nab the Cintrian.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
Indeed.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Great. So we need to dress up to go to a party. It's been a while since we've had to do that. But okay.
I should double the patrols, just in case. Good luck. I hope you get the bastard.
It's very curious that Anna insists on coming along with everything, by the way. Like, I understand she's probably got quite a big interest in this, but yeah, there's a lot, isn't there? Right, well, since this is level 43, I'm going to go and do the secondary quest and Witcher contracts before I do the main quest again. And we also need to put on some appropriate clothes, so we'll probably have to go visit with the tailor or something like that as well. Right, what time are we on? 9:03 PM, so it's quite late. Do we go investigate the Isle, like Skellige? Yeah, we can do that. So let's just remind ourselves of this. So, upon a notice brought into San, Geralt spotted a mysterious notice inviting all who dared to undergo a test of virtue. All who wished to face the challenge, clearly to the character above all, were to find their way to an isle upon Lac Skellige. Our Witcher found the notice intriguing enough that he resolved to see what the test entailed.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
So we'll go to that isle now, if we can find a place to fast travel. Turn left, we'll go from the port.
Drinking. The most fun you can have with your clothes on.
Think the marker is here. It is indeed. Okay. Go like Skellige. Is it Skellige? Skellige? I mean, I want to say Skellige, but it just makes me literally think of the phrase Skellige, which it could be. That could be what it's referencing. I'm not sure. One thing I do know is that it's very dark right now, so we'll just swim over to the isle since I don't think there's any boats around. It's not exactly a particularly long swim. Okay, what awaits us here then? Some standing stones. There's a hermit in the middle of
Walking
the...
on water. Just like...
Oh!
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
I'm walking on water, okay.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
I'm ready, let's do it.
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
Who am I fighting? I'm not fighting the hermit, am I? Oh god. Yes, I am.
Part of the test.
I am actually fighting the hermit, and he's got the vibes of a fucking Aetheri mage over here. Yeah, please don't do a whirlwind like that again if you don't mind. You bitch.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Oh.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The Hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
Lady of the
It is
Lake.
I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Wow, what a sword that is. Quest complete, back to everyone. Be given Aaron, died by the Lady of the Lake.
Just wonderful.
And there we go. Wow. Was the Lady of the Lake the woman who we found in The Witcher 1? I think she was The Witcher 1, and she had a lot to do with the sort of seafaring creatures, I believe. Well, the lake-faring creatures. There was a term for them, but I can't remember what they were called. The hermits who lived on the island like Skellige become the guardian of the duchy's 5 principal virtues. This virtuous man watched over the boulders on which the virtues had been engraved, and put any knights who came by through a trial to prove they embodied them. When the Witcher arrived at the isle and met with the hermits, it seemed to him it was not their first encounter. Only later did he find out how right he was. The hermits turned out to be the Lady of the Lake, a mysterious being whom Geralt had once met in murky waters. Yeah, that was in The Witcher 1. After Geralt passed the hermit's trials, the holy man changed form and showed him his true face, then bestowed upon Geralt a gift, the sword Erendite. So Geralt had first encountered the Lady of the Lake when he searched for what had been stolen from Kaer Morhen, which was all the witch's secrets by the Professor and... what was his name? Professor and... Azar Javed, that's the one. There, a mysterious female being dwelled in the murky depths of the village's namesake waters and watched over the residents living on the shores. Such was their esteem for their underwater guardian, they erected a monument in her honour. The Lady of the Lake once had many knights in her service, but they had all died, as valiant knights tend to during campaigns in far-off lands. She now lived in near solitude, so was glad to accept Geralt's company, the Witcher being someone she liked and respected. Once the Witcher believed the Lady of the Lake was some kind of local goddess, but their reunion at Skellige made him realise that she did not dwell only in murky waters. Instead, the Lady of the Lake calls home any place where virtue and chivalry are honoured. That's a really nice throwback. I actually really respect seeing that, you know. Yeah, I like that, and that's a hell of a sword too, by the way. Each blow generates charges which increase sword damage by 10%. Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's damage. Damage is increased by 0 to a maximum of 10, increasing along with your character level. I mean, I kind of want to use Erendite, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I will use. I mean, I can't say no to that damage increase. As much as I do love the Witcher stuff, I feel compelled to use Erendite after that, just because I really like how that was kind of introduced. Wow. Okay, so then the other one we need is to go and meet the painter around noon by the western gate of the palace, which we should be able to do pretty easily. So thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I shall catch you all in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye-bye.